Hello, and welcome to another edition of Hacks in Action. I'm your host, Rick Grimes. Today we have a very special announcement. An announcement for everybody. An announcement that I find that needs to be said, needs to be done, and these actions need to take place to show Daybreak that we mean business. This video you're going to see after this informative piece will be a follow-up video by Bloodman000. We all thank you from the bottom of our heart for the dedication, the work, and the effort to help clean up the community. Keep up the good work. Keep up the search for truth, and we'll keep listening and learning as we go along. Now, as for the informative piece I was referring to, this informative piece will come in the form of this: a boycott of H1Z1, and it's so this was obviously there's more, but this was at inception. So what you're gonna do is boycott H1Z1. Well, the H1Z1 community has fully hit a boiling point. We are asking you to join us in boycotting H1Z1 for the week of March 13th through the 17th. Let's send a huge and very clear message to Daybreak that we will not allow this type of behavior to keep continuing. So all you have to do is click the little checkbox here, type in the user handle name that you would like to that you go by, so that we can all know that you are represented in the actual boycott. Then press send and share on Twitter or Facebook. No matter what, I want this to get out to all people in this game and give them all a chance to boycott with us. And the boycott will be as follows: I will not purchase any crates during the boycott. I will not play any H1Z1 during the boycott, and I will do everything I can to spread this boycott to the entire community via Twitch or social means, by all means necessary, people, by all means necessary. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and post the link right after this clip right here, and here is that actual link. And so just type this into your browser, go there, and here is the update. We have 107 pledged right now. This just came out this morning. I only tweeted it out. So we have already 107 without making a video. Let's get this number in a significant quantity of pledged users and send a strong message to Daybreak. I suggest all people definitely use this. And like I said, all you gotta do is click, type in your name, like me, Rick Grimes, and you just go ahead and submit. I mean, I've already done it, so I won't do it again, but that's exactly what you do. You hit submit, and bada bing, you're on board. You show up as a pledged user, and we would definitely appreciate the support in the effort to try to make Daybreak Games do what it is they're supposed to already be doing, and that is doing the right thing. So without further ado, so we have this, and we're just gonna go right into the video. So like I said, crack open a beer. Thank you, Bloodman000, and enjoy the video.
Bloodman000 here, back with an update to the video. As you can see right now, Ninja is taking the claim H1Z1 is currently in a state of shit. Now that we got that out of the way, let's address the other situation. I support this 5's tourney and know it will run smoothly on closed LAN/server, but I'm not going to be supporting Daybreak until they fix their shit with trash online server stability and much more. As you can see, Ninja is fed up with the game. Now, why do I open with that? Well, because this is going to be a follow-up of the issues that we've been talking about in my video yesterday, which I was very fortunate to make and you guys see. And a huge congratulations to everybody in the community for this right here that I'm about to show you. The 4 people that were ahead of Ninja that we all assumed were hackers, and I presented the facts. Rick Grimes presented the facts on some of these other players that are still existing in the games, as you can see, Q Drewy, All these people are still here. But we opened up the eyes of Daybreak, if only for a second. And that's something we did as a community, as a unit, together as a group. We opened the floodgates, we showed them the evidence, we made the videos, we staked our claims, and we fought for the truth, and we sought out the truth, and we got the answers that we deserved, and we got the justification that we deserved. And we got the justice we deserved as well. I mean, we justified everything, so I don't know what else to say other than good job to everybody in the community. You all are awesome. Whichever cliche term you would like to use, firm handshakes all around, high fives, fist bumps, everything all around. We did it as a community, and we need to keep doing it as a community. Because as Ninja just stated, he no longer wants to stream, play, or be a part of the H1Z1 community until Daybreak gets their shit together. And I want to state myself, for those of you that thought differently of the video I had previously posted, I am a fan of the Luminosity brand, the Luminosity organization, and Ninja. But I want to state I was clearly trying to give nothing but the facts and the evidence presented to me through leaderboards, Reddit posts, and other stuff. If I came off biased, I want to apologize because I wanted to give a mostly non-biased opinion. And why I bring this up is because a lot of people try to, when they're searching for truth, they're searching for answers, they try to add this bias spin on it, this bias take on it. And if I did that, I apologize, guys. I was not trying to. But the main topic of this update is, after seeing what happened with those players in a matter of a day, a lot of people started talking and rumbling about how Daybreak, if they could do that, why don't they just do it with everybody who seems suspicious? Why are they taking so long to develop fixes and patches for the game? And Ninja taking his stand this morning, other streamers have started to come out and say, I support Ninja, I'm not going to be playing the game, I'm not going to be doing this, I'm not going to be a part of this community until they fix their game. And looking at Reddit today alone, in the last 5 to 10 hours, people want to be rewarded for winning duos or fives. Can we please get rid of the trade hold thing? King of the Kill becoming quickly not fun. This game is making kids racist against Asian players or Pacific Asian players on our servers, and that it's becoming an issue, and the game is developing a more toxic community, and it's bad for the game, the developers, and everything else like that. That one's up for you to decide. People getting randomly killed through glitches in the game, black screens, everything else. You can just see the endless list of issues that Daybreak has made, and Daybreak continues to allow to exist inside the game, is beyond compare. Now, if we can, as a community, come together to solve the issue of hackers that are exponentially growing and affecting the player base, us as a community can come together to speak with our wallets, to speak with our gameplay, to speak with our hours logged, and speak with our money invested on crates and other stuff. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not invest in any of these things at all whatsoever. Seek another game. Seek another company. Write a letter. Let's set up a petition. Let's do something to keep the momentum and the pressure on Daybreak Games, to get them to understand and know that we as a community are not going to take their bullshit any longer. That we as a community are not going to allow people like Q Drewy, and all these guys to exist. Bro Woo Yu. We're not going to allow all these guys to exist and make our game toxic from the inside out, which then creates toxic players. Because I'm a firm believer, coming from the League of Legends and the CSGO community, that I would rather have somebody who talks shit and who opens his mouth versus someone who breaks the sacred understanding and respect of competitive integrity in a competitive environment. Because shit talking and people's personalities are part of what a competitive game is. But it's the people who are the real criminals that are hacking and destroying the competitive integrity and the justice of winning fairly to losing to a hacker who just wants to make a name for himself and a quick buck. We live in a world where everybody in gaming wants to be famous and wants to be known. There's no doubt about that. That's why competitive games are so integral and such a major part of the gaming culture right now, and why these games are being developed and cloned by the dozen and the thousands and the millions at the end of the day. But us as a community have the choice and have the ability to justify what we do, where we spend our money, and how we react and speak to members of the community and the developers themselves. I firmly believe, as a whole, we have a decent community in the H1Z1 community. Now, the staggering numbers are 50% or more is hacking. There's no doubt. Just look at the leaderboards. I mean, just in royalty alone, I would say there's roughly about 35 to 40%, if not higher, alone just in royalty. And some of the ones that don't log on the individual basis for ranking systems or solo, they spend most of their time speed hacking, rate of fire hacking, in teleport hacking, whatever, what have you, in duos and fives, solo by themselves, or with their friends and whatever, because those games and those stuffs can't genuinely be tracked like a stats and a setup for singles and people who want to be known for their individual play. And that's what a lot of you guys don't seem to understand, is a lot of these hacks, for someone who doesn't have access to the numbers, the buy rates, and the overall statistics of how many of these hacks are going in and out and swapping hands. I don't have that. I can go based off of what I know, what I've seen in other communities, and stuff like that. I come from the Counter-Strike community. I used to be MG1. And once I hit MG1, it was just hard to get up there because everybody else was hacking. They had wire hacks, walls, aimbots, trigger bots, spin bots, you name it. And doing my own research and quick Google searches, you guys can see just in the number of Google searches how many different types of hacks are out there. So I don't see why anybody is still debating or questioning whether or not there's still countless of hacks, whether it be free, paid, private, invites, whatever, what have you. They're out there, and we need to wise up as a community, and we need to stick it to H1Z1, King of the Kill, and the developers. Because if us as a community can nail 4 people in the matter of a day, just think what thousands and the hundreds of thousands of us community members and people who care about finding and seeking the truth can do to change this game if we all band together and stay strong. I know that was more of a rant than an update, guys, but I felt I had to get this across now that Ninja and other streamers like Schaefer, Dr. Disrespect has been a big proprietor of this. Gold Glove is on board, Josh OG. Some other names out there are saying that they want to stop playing H1Z1 King of the Kill and they're looking for alternatives. They want to find different games to play. Tim the Tatman is another one who stated his utter dislike and distaste for the game, and it's a chore and a hassle to play the game. We need to band together, not just them, but all of us as a community, to seek the truth, get our justice, get our just desserts, and take care of all these people that are ruining the competitive integrity in the game as a whole. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Bloodman000, and I'll see you guys in the next video.